All right, welcome back to Currency 365. All right, so breaking news here. Bernie Sanders, you guys who follow Bernie Sanders and said that he would never endorse Hillary, well, I'm sorry to say, but today, Bernie Sanders, breaking news. Bernie Sanders endorses Hillary Clinton, and he says that he's going to make sure that Hillary Clinton becomes president and not Donald Trump, okay? So sad day for you all who was saying that Bernie Sanders would never endorse Hillary Clinton. He will fight to the end, and he don't like Hillary. He has nothing to do with Hillary. He's a Democratic socialist, whatever the case may be. Today you find out that you've been lied to. Bernie Sanders is indeed endorsing Hillary Clinton, and they took the stage together for the first time as well. I don't know which Hillary Clinton this is. I mean, there's so many. I mean, goodness great. I mean, she has so many different faces. I don't know. I can't keep up with it. Every time I see her, she looks different. She looks. I don't know what they're doing with this woman. I don't even. Hey, for you guys that are confused, just know that we're in trouble here in America. Just have you seen what's going on in America? Have you seen the police? Have you seen the protesting? Have you seen the riots? Have you seen the destruction? Have you seen the roads? Have you seen the bridges? Have you seen the infrastructure of America? Have you seen everything that's going on in America? If you haven't, please wake up and see it and smell the roses that it's over, okay? And this woman not being charged with all the lawsuits and all the criminal charges and all the charges that were against her, and she's not even going to spend not one day in jail or nothing like that. That tells you that they've had plans for this woman to be president because they are ready to take this country down. I've told you guys from the start, and I was blunt about it. Some people took offense of it, and then they came back and said, "You got a point here," because I did my research, and every time the elites put a woman in power, they're taking something down. It's either a business or a country. Look what they did to the Brazil. And how they took that down with that woman in there, okay? Yahoo put a woman in there when Yahoo was going down and Google was taking over. I mean, there's countless and countless of times when the elites are appointing women in positions because they're about to take something down or something is failing, and they want to blame the women. And some of you guys at the beginning didn't understand that because I am a decoder. I decode things. I have an elite decoder that I follow closely. And matter of fact, I'm two decodings behind. So if he's listening here, I need to spend some time tonight and reviewing those two decodings that you just did. But anyways, so this is what I do. Okay, I've been doing this for a long time. Okay, and you guys remember me from Eyes Open Media Facebook page. We said the woman would be a president. We also, I mean, goodness gracious, we said a lot of things, right? But either way, man, it's a sign that they're ready to take America down, right? And we're seeing it all over the place. We're seeing it everywhere. We're seeing how people react to each other. We're seeing Americans fight each other. We're seeing police. We're seeing all this other stuff, right? So the elites are telling the world that we're ready to take America down and we're ready to bring in the new world order. That means that if Hillary Clinton wins, Hillary Clinton might not win still. I mean, I think Trump head to head with Hillary. I don't know. We don't know. But at the same time, Trump will never be president. I've said that a million times, and I'm going to continue to say it because that's what is true. Okay, the powers to be will never, ever, 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 ever allow him to even walk. Even if he won the election, he wouldn't be able to get into the White House. Okay, and because of the power Obama has for with executive orders, he can always and with the race war that's coming, as you guys can see now clearly, there's no way Trump's going to get in there now. Hillary might have to wait a little bit because I still don't think Obama is leaving the White House anytime soon. Okay, we still have to deal with Obama. Okay, so Obama wants to stay a little longer. Okay, so maybe Obama stays 3 months longer, 6 months longer, 2 months longer. I don't know, but Obama has no plans on leaving. Have you guys noticed that? He doesn't come out here as a man that's saying goodbye. Like, most presidents are out here and they usually do their last term. They usually go out and they say it's gonna be nice to not. I mean, I'm so appreciative of all what you guys done for me. He's only done that like in the correspondent dinner. Like, other than that, Obama hasn't been waving at people saying this is my last time. He doesn't have any plans on leaving. And then you have all these groups and people are saying Obama doesn't have any plans on leaving. So people are starting to confirm it everywhere. Okay, even Zero Hedge and all these other people are finally saying Obama has no plans on leaving. And this is stuff we've been talking about for 3 years. We've been 3 years ahead of the game, and thanks to the prophets out there, you know what I mean, that do a good job, anyways. But yeah, so first we have to deal with Obama, and we got to figure out when he's leaving. I know how. I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to leave, right? So we're gonna have to do what usually happens to black people on movies. If you get the gist, let me just give you a second to think about that. What usually happens to black people in movies? Okay, so now you know. That's what we're probably gonna have to do with him, and then the government will put in the next person. I don't know if it's Hillary. I don't know if it's somebody else that's a senator right now, or maybe somebody that's a governor right now. We don't know. Maybe somebody that is an independent. We don't know who the government is going to pick. Okay, most everybody thinks it's Hillary, but you know what I mean. They could pick somebody else. Um, but of course, Hillary's the most evil one. So why not? If you're taking America down, why not put the most evil person as president? Okay, and bring in a new world order. At some point in the near future, once you take down the economy and everything else. That's the plan. Okay. Can you pray against it? Yeah, you can pray against anything, right? Does it mean that it's not gonna happen? No, it has to happen. They're going to bring in a new world order. They're going to do it. It doesn't matter if you pray against it. It could have delayed it. Yeah, it's been delayed. The new world order is supposed to have been here already. They wanted the new world order when they wanted the new world. They wanted at least by 2010. They wanted the new world order, but we got a lot of good people in America. Point blank and simple. There's a lot of good people, and there's a lot of praying people in America as well. So it's been delayed. It's like 6 years. 6 years. This reset's been delayed. Everything's been delayed. So it is what it is. And one world government, one world currency, all this stuff is coming. It's just being delayed because of people praying. Praying is powerful, and people, I know people say, "Oh, praying isn't working. Black people are dying, and black people are getting killed, even though they're praying." Well, you don't have any knowledge. You don't have any wisdom. If you had wisdom, you would know that black people in our bloodline generations going back from Hebrew days have been were cursed under God for disobedience, and that's why we were given as slaves, okay, all around the world. You forget about that, okay? And there's a timeline for that. I think it was, what was it, 500 years or something like that. We were in punishment for 500 years, which I think is coming to an end here. I think it's 2018, if I'm wrong. Somebody please correct me on that. Not You can't correct me on this channel, but you can hit me up on Currency 365 Facebook page. Okay. If I'm wrong about that, please let me know so I can correct myself in tomorrow's report. Okay. But I believe the 500-year thing for the black people punishment for the black people is coming to an end 2018. I could be wrong. So black people. So the reason why black people are going through the things they're going through is because of disobedience by the Hebrew Israelites. Okay, back in the day. So you got to know your knowledge. You got to be wise and stop saying things that you have no clue about. Okay, so Other than that, Bernie Sanders, nice run. He did look like he was going to take the lead, and then all of a sudden, people started to the media started to frame him differently because he was taking the lead in the national polls, right? Bernie Sanders was charging, and then all of a sudden the game changed. The computer stopped working. People couldn't vote. Bernie Sanders followers couldn't get into buildings. Remember that? And then all of a sudden that changed his momentum. Okay, so it is what it is. Hillary Clinton, Frankie. Frankie and KTFA. You guys have been saying she'll beat her at the end, and she is at the end. She's here at the end, Frank. So, and man, man, oh man, man, oh man, she's here at the end. So this is not good. This is not good for America. I know a lot of people are like, well, Bernie Sanders isn't good either. He's a socialist. Look what's going on in Venezuela. Yeah, I know. We know. We know what's going on in Venezuela. We know. But is it? I mean, is Bernie worse than Hillary? Yeah, I guess when you look at Trump, Hillary, and Bernie, like who's worse? That's what America's dealing with right now. We can't. There's so many great people in America, and we have to pick from these three. And it's like, why? Why is that? Why are only these three? There's so many great people that know finances, that know the defense mechanisms, that know how to do foreign policies. Where are they at? Why are they being hidden by the media? And we have to pick from these three. Now these two. You know what I mean? One has failed in his businesses over and over again, bankruptcy, all that stuff he's done. He's talking about all this racist stuff. Make America great again. There's my black friends. Mexicans are this and that and that. And then this other one right here who's has done so many crimes, Benghazi, IRS, all these Fast and the Furious scandal, IRS scandal, all these scandals, email scandals, and we had to pick from her incarceration, her husband, mass incarceration of African Americans at historic numbers back in the 90s. I mean, this is what we have to pick from. This is what making America great again is, I guess. Picking from these two people. There's so many good people, and there's so many people that can become president. Maybe we just need to do a whole. And this is what Obama's going to use as well to stay in office, as you guys didn't notice. He's going to use that these two people are messed up, and I should stay in office because I'm a lot safer. and people are going to believe that, okay? Which could be true, could be not. I don't know, okay? But that's what Obama's going to use to try to stay in office longer as well. So he's going to use that these two, America don't want to pick from these two people, number one. Then he's going to use the race war, number two. Then he's going to use martial law, number three. And then there's what other things he's going to. I know he's going to pass a lot of more laws. He just lifted the trans law in the military, and no one even cared about that. And then of course he did the bathroom law as well. So there's more laws coming. I think there's 10 more coming from him. And so there's gonna be some things that Obama is going to use and say to the people to convince them that he should stay a little bit longer. And and it's looking like he's going as planned. Okay, it's looking like this is what I see. I see Obama staying in office for at least 6 months. Okay, longer, about 4 to 6 months longer, and then the government putting Hillary Clinton in. Even if she loses to Donald Trump, the government pushing Hillary Clinton to the forefront. That's what I see. I could be totally wrong. There could be somebody waiting in the wings that we can't see, like a body was doing when a body was pushed to the forefront. We said, who in the heck is this guy? Okay, that could be possible too. There could be somebody that's in the wings that we don't know about, and then they're gonna push him to the forefront. Okay, and whoever that is. Whoever that person is going to be standing with agreement with the Antichrist, and also he'll be standing in agreement with the New World Order. So it's important. Whoever the next president is, the next president will be standing with an agreement with the Antichrist, and also will be standing in agreement with the New World Order. Understand that. All right. So eyes open. I'm out. Bye.